What if I told you that 300 years of history never happened? That the years 614 to 911 AD were nothing more than a phantom, a fabrication woven into the fabric of time. This is the story of the phantom time hypothesis, a theory that challenges everything we know about the past. It begins in the 1990s with a German historian named Heribert Illig. While studying the Gregorian calendar reform of 1582, Illig noticed something strange. To align the calendar with the solar year, Pope Gregory XIII had to remove 10 days. But according to Illig's calculations, the discrepancy was far greater. He believed that 297 years were unaccounted for. Illig dug deeper. He examined archaeological records from the early Middle Ages and found a startling lack of evidence. Where were the artifacts, the buildings, the documents from this period? Even the great Charlemagne, the towering figure of the Carolingian Empire, seemed to exist in a historical vacuum. But the anomalies didn't stop there. Illig pointed to the sudden appearance of Romanesque architecture in the 10th century. How could such advanced structures emerge seemingly out of nowhere? And why were astronomical records from the period so inconsistent? Illig's theory took a darker turn when he turned his attention to two men, Holy Roman Emperor Otto III and Pope Sylvester II. In the year 1000 AD, Otto and Sylvester ruled over a Europe on the brink of a new millennium. According to Illig, they conspired to fabricate history, inserting 300 phantom years to place themselves at the symbolic dawn of the year 1000. The motive? Power. By positioning themselves at the turn of the millennium, Otto and Sylvester could claim divine favor, cementing their legacy as rulers of a new era. But to do so, they needed to rewrite history. Scribes were ordered to alter documents, dates were changed, and entire centuries were invented. The critics, of course, were swift to dismiss Illig's theory. They pointed to dendrochronology, the study of tree rings, which showed no gaps in the timeline. Carbon dating of artifacts from the period also seemed to confirm the traditional chronology, but Illig remained unconvinced. He argued that the evidence itself could have been manipulated, or that our methods of dating were flawed. The debate raged on. Historians, archaeologists, and scientists lined up on both sides. Some called Illig a visionary, others a crackpot, but the question lingered. Could 300 years of history really be a lie? And what of the people who supposedly lived during this phantom time? Were they figments of a collective imagination, their lives and stories erased by the stroke of a scribe's pen? Or did they exist, only to be forgotten by a world that chose to rewrite its past? The phantom time hypothesis remains one of history's greatest mysteries. It challenges us to question what we know, to look beyond the dates and documents and ask, what if the past is not what it seems? What if time itself is a lie? This is the story of a theory that dared to rewrite history, and whether it's true or not, it reminds us that the past is never as simple as it appears. So what do you think? Could 300 years of history really be a fabrication? Or is the truth still waiting to be uncovered? Dive deeper into the mystery, explore the evidence, question the timeline, and decide for yourself. After all, history isn't just about the past. It's about how we choose to understand it. The question remains, are we living in a timeline that's not what it seems? The answer is yours to discover.